The old man Qin finally broke out, roared angrily, and then looked at Qin Shi angrily. In 3 days, if Yangchen Group is not willing to resume cooperation with the Qin family, I will issue a patriarch's order to expel your family from Qin family. Chapter 18. The old man Qin said some cruel words and walked away. Qin Shi, did you hear it? There are only 3 days. If you can't deal with Mr. Luo, your family will be expelled from the family. As far as I can remember, it seems that the patriarch's order has never been issued, right? Qin Fei haha, he said with a big smile, his face full of pride. The patriarch's order is the highest level order of the Qin family. It is issued by the patriarch himself in writing. Only one patriarch's order can be issued each year. Now, Mr. Qin has to issue a patriarchal order to Qin Shi. Qin Shi was stunned. She never thought that Mr. Qin would treat her like this. For the first time, she was so desperate for her family. For the first time, she wanted to leave the family completely. For 3 days in a row, Qin Shi went to Yangchen Group every day, but couldn't even enter the gate. On the top floor of Yangchen Group, the chairman's office. In front of the large floor-to-ceiling window, a young figure stood with his hands behind his back, looking down at the thin body downstairs, his eyes full of unbearable. Chairman, it's been 3 days, do you want to let her in? Luo Bin asked cautiously. Yangchen shook his head. Only in this way can she wake up and be cruel to the Qin family, otherwise, the Qin family will still treat her like this. Qin Shi waited at the door of the company for 3 days, and Yangchen watched her for 3 days in front of the window on the top floor. Just a few days after he came back, Qin Shi had encountered so much injustice and humiliation. One can imagine how much this woman has suffered in the past 5 years. Qin Shi was standing outside, but he was hurt in his heart. Downstairs of the Yangchen Group, Qin Yi looked at her sister with a distressed face, and choked up, "Sister, this is clearly the Qin family who offended the Yangchen Group, but made you bear everything. For such a family, it's not worth it." Qin Zihong said with eyes, "Sanhe Group was founded by me, and I will not give up on it. But even if you can really make Yangchen Group resume its cooperation with the Qin family, the Qin family will not return the Sanhe Group to you." Qin Yi was a little annoyed. "Then I can't just watch the company go down," Qin Shi said with tears. Qin Yi was full of anger just now, and when she saw Qin Shi crying, she couldn't help it, hugged her sister tightly, and cried, "Sister, why do you do it?" Looking at the two sisters who were hugging and crying, Yangchen, who was standing on the top floor, didn't feel any soft-hearted. "I'm going to find President Luo." Qin Yi wiped his eyes and rushed directly into the company. In the past 3 days, Qin Shi has been waiting outside, and she has looked for Boss Luo many times inside, but she is just a newcomer who has just joined the job. How can she see Boss Luo? Yi, don't get excited. If you run to find Mr. Luo now, you might even lose your job. Looking at the emotional Qin Yi, Sun Tian looked anxious. "Even if I get fired, I have to see Boss Luo. Even if I don't agree, then at least see my sister. She's been standing at the door for 3 days, and even Boss Luo can't be seen." Qin Yi said angrily. "Be quiet." Sun Tian quickly covered Qin Yi's mouth. "You get out of the way." Qin Yi pushed Sun Tian away and rushed in towards the general manager's office. With a bang, Qin Yi pushed open the door angrily. Yi. When Sun Tian caught up, it was too late. "Mr. Luo, I know that you are a big man and look down on us, but even so, you can't insult us. My sister has been waiting for you for 3 days, can you do something like a sentence, but why do you do this?" Qin Yi roared angrily, his eyes reddened. "You let her go." Luo Bin said, "Just tell her that the Qin family has offended the big man, and the Qin family must pay the price." Sun Tian originally sweated for Qin Yi, but when she saw that Luo Bin not only did not get angry, but also told Qin Yi the reason for canceling the cooperation, she was surprised. Qin Yi grasped the main point of Luo Bin's words and looked surprised. "Big man? Isn't it because I offended you? Luo Bin shook his head bitterly. In front of that big man, I am nothing. Luo Bin's words shocked Qin Yi. In her opinion, Luo Bin is already a very big person. Even the leaders of the top wealthy families in Zhangzhou are very polite to him, but now there is someone who is more powerful than him. Big shot. Sister, Mr. Luo asked me to tell you something. Coming downstairs, Qin Yi looked at her sister with a complicated expression. What did he say? Qin Shi was a little excited. Boss Luo said that the Qin family offended a big man. In front of that person, Boss Luo was nothing. The reason why he didn't see you was also the will of that person. Qin Yi said. Qin Shi stumbled upon hearing this, and Qin Yi hurriedly stepped forward to help her. Sister, you have done your best, it's not your fault, please don't be like this. Qin Yi felt extremely distressed when she saw her sister like this. Qin Shi looked desperate. San He Group, is it just ruined like this? San He Group, chairman's office. Qin Fei sat at the desk with a proud face. Have you heard? Qin Shi, that bitch, waited at the gate of Yangchen Group for 3 days, but couldn't get in. This time, no one can save her. Just wait for Grandpa to issue the order of the head of the family and expel her from the family. Several Qin family members in the office were all flattering at the moment, and they didn't realize that once Qin Shi failed, the entire Qin family would face a huge crisis. It is exactly what the sentence said. Business girls do not know the hatred of subjugation of the country, and they still sing the flowers of the backyard across the river. Qin Fei suddenly raised his hand to look at the time, and then got up. It's almost time. Call the company security, and follow me to Qin Shi's house to watch the show. Immediately, a large group of Qin family descendants followed Qin Fei, along with 7 or 8 security guards, towards Qin Shi's house. Bang. Zhou Yuqi was busy in the kitchen when she suddenly heard a loud noise from the door. Old Qin, what's the sound? Zhou Yuqi quickly ran out of the kitchen, looking at Qin Daong, who was still sitting on the sofa very calmly, holding a newspaper. I'll take a look. Qin Daong put down the newspaper and walked out of the house. As soon as he went out, he saw that the door of the compound had been removed, and 7 or 8 security guards in uniforms of the San He Group rushed in. And behind these security guards, there are several Qin family members. Qin Fei stood at the front and watched. Qin Fei, what are you doing? Qin Daong said angrily. Qin Fei walked forward with a smile, looked at Qin Daong with an angry face and said, Grandpa gave your daughter 3 days to persuade Yangchen Group to resume cooperation with us. If not, you will be expelled from your family. Clan, now 3 days have passed. What do you think I am here for? Who would dare? Qin Daong blocked the door, furious. An illegitimate child, occupying the Qin family's old house, dares to be arrogant in front of me. Qin Fei sneered and waved his hand. Drive everyone out. Zhou Yuqi looked through the window and watched Qin Daong being dragged out by 2 security guards. The 2 sisters, who were hugging and crying at the door of Yangchen Group, were suddenly interrupted by a rush of cell phone ringing. As soon as Qin Shi answered the phone, he heard a mess, and then heard Zhou Yuqi shouting, Xiao Shi, you and Xiao Yi come back soon. Qin Fei brought a group of people and want to drive us out. Chapter 19. Standing on the top floor, Yangchen saw that Qin Shi had answered a call, and followed Qin Yi to leave in a hurry. What happened? He frowned, and always felt something was wrong. Both of the sisters looked flustered, and they walked in such a hurry. There must be something important. After he finished speaking, he turned, and left the office. Along the way, Qin Yi drove the speed of the car to the extreme, and in the middle of the road, only a white lightning bolt could be seen constantly shuttled. Fortunately, there are not many cars on the road before the peak season. Originally a half-hour drive, Qin Yi drove to the door in only 20 minutes. From a distance, the sisters could already see a lot of people around the house. Zhou Yuqi and Qin Daong were surrounded by 7 or 8 security guards. You bastards, this is my home, why drive me away? Zhou Yuqi yelled angrily, waving her arms around constantly. Qin Fei, what do you want? Qin Shi rushed out of the car and roared at Qin Fei, trembling with anger. Qin Fei was surprised when he saw that the two women came down from the Maserati. No one in the Qin family knew about the Su family who came to give gifts. When he saw the car, Qin Fei sneered, "Qin Shi, you are just a moth in the family. You actually drive $1 million Maserati. No wonder Grandpa wants to order the owner. Order, expel your family from the family." "Shut up. This is a dowry gift from the Su family to Yi, and it has nothing to do with me," Qin Zihong said angrily. Qin Fei was shocked. The family that can send millions of luxury cars. In the entire Zhangzhou, there is only the richest Su family. If this is the case, it means that Qin Yi has been attracted by the people of the Su family. But it flew to the branches and turned into a phoenix. But when he thought of Qin Shi's threat to him, he could only kill them all. "It doesn't matter whether this car is related to you or not, because the 3-day deadline given to you by Grandpa has expired. This is the old house of the Qin family. Since you have been expelled from the family, the old house will of course be returned to the family," Qin Fei said with a smile. The Qin family was surrounded by direct descendants. At this moment, no one stood up to help Qin Shi to say a word. Instead, they were all mocking and watching a good show. Kind of cool, but that's it. Qin Shi's heart was dripping blood, her eyes were red. "Even if we really want to expel us from the Qin family, we still need the order of the head of the family, and the order of the head of the family has not been issued, so you can't wait to come and chase us away. You bastard. I fought with you." Qin Yi, who was on the verge of an outbreak, saw her sister being so bullied and rushed towards Qin Fei. Qin Fei sneered, "It's too much." As soon as Qin Yi ran over, she was stopped by 2 security guards. She was just a weak woman, how could she overcome the obstacles of 2 adult men? "Let go of Yi." Qin Shi also rushed over, but the result was the same as Qin Yi. Qin Fei walked up to the 2 women and smiled contemptuously, "Qin Shi, now the Sanhe group is in my hands, even if I destroy it, it won't be in your hands, ha 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 ha." Qin Ziman pushed the security guard away, rushed up, and grabbed Qin Fei's arm, biting it. "What?" Qin Fei, who was still laughing proudly just now, immediately turned into howling. "Let go of me, you bitch." He suddenly became furious and punched Qin Shi in the head, already dazed by his anger. "Sister!" Qin Yi shouted, but was stopped by 2 security guards and couldn't get through. Being able to force Qin Shi to bite with her mouth, one can imagine how angry she is. Seeing that Qin Fei's fist was about to fall, a figure appeared in an instant. Snapped. Qin Fei's wrist was suddenly grabbed, and his fist was only a few centimeters away from Qin Shi's head. When they saw the blocking person, everyone was shocked. Yangchen. Qin Yi looked at the figure excitedly, tears couldn't help flowing out. Qin Shi had had enough to vent, and when he raised his head, he saw a familiar face. At this moment, his eyes were red and he looked at her with remorse, and one hand was still holding Qin Fei's wrist. "It turns out that you are a waste. I advise you to let go immediately, otherwise don't blame me." Crack. Before Qin Fei could finish his words, there was a crisp cracking sound at the wrist, followed by a sharp pain. "What?" The wailing resounded throughout the compound. Bang. Just as he screamed, he was hit by a huge force on his chest, and then he flew 7 or 8 meters away and fell heavily on the concrete floor. Rolling his eyes, he fainted. I saw Yangchen walk to Qin Fei's side, and said among the people who pinched him, "Dizzy, isn't it cheap for you?" Qin Fei, who had just passed out, took a deep breath and opened his eyes sharply. "What?" The whining continued. Everyone looked at Yangchen in astonishment. Kicks an adult 7 or 8 meters away with one kick. Is this still a human? This is not the point. The point is that people are dizzy, and they are rescued, and they continue to suffer from the pain of a broken wrist. What they didn't know was that if it wasn't for Yangchen's efforts, Qin Fei would have already gone to see the king of hell. Today, I saw Yangchen kick someone flying again, and it was Qin Fei. It was the first time she saw Yangchen so pleasing to the eye. If you don't want to die, Get out of here. Yangchen suddenly scolded. Where else would anyone dare to stay here? One by one they left as if they were fleeing. Qin Shi looked lost. Yangchen saw it in his eyes, and felt very distressed. You bastard! You dare to beat Qin Fei. The old man will not let us go. It's all you. Otherwise we will be kicked out of the family. It's all you bastard. Zhou Yuqi raised her hand, but before her hand fell, Qin Yi had already rushed over and roared, Enough. When is it? You don't care about your sister being bullied, but whether the old man will let us go. Qin Yi was so excited that she roared at Zhou Yuqi while crying, The Qin family has bullied us, and you still want to push my sister into the fire pit? Don't you feel bad for her? At this moment, Qin Shi, who had been silent for a long time, suddenly looked up at Yang Chen, and said, What you said to me before, does it count? Hearing this, Yang Chen stood up straight, with a serious face, and said loudly, As long as you want, even the whole world, I can give it to you. Qin Shi's face was moved, and her tears were like a flood that burst a dike. I'm tired, and I also want someone, a man who can shelter me from the wind and rain. Hearing Qin Shi's words, Yang Chen's heart seemed to be dripping blood. Looking at the woman with tears on his face, he suddenly said, Okay. After saying just one word, he turned and left. Crack. A flash of lightning pierced the sky, and the rain poured down instantly. Seeing the back figure gradually disappearing into the rain, Qin Shi could no longer suppress the pain in her heart, so she burst into tears. Chapter 20.